Oh, and please speak out while you're thinking,
Okay.
like anything.
So, when you choose between them, like, how do you choose? Like, is there, like, between the 2 and 3-dimensional view? Like,
Flip cards.
oh! Oh, I see. So you can either imagine that, like, it's in 3D, or you can imagine it as, like, the shapes are 2D shapes and you move between them. So then, oh, you have to switch? Oh man.
Oh, see. Oh, interesting. Moving to the other dimension.
This is like one of those things where like you see it, like the pictures where you see it as a
Yeah.
fish and then you see it as another thing and you can't
Yeah,
look
yeah,
back. But you have to be able to like go back. Okay, stairs are only allowed in the 3D view. You have to turn back when they meet stairs. Uh-oh. When it says you must go back, do you have to go back however many spaces you rolled like the incorrect number, or do you just go back one space? Like,
What do you think?
for the one where it's like if you approach the end of the game, you have to have the exact amount. Like, oh, you just go back one because of the arrow, I guess. Yeah. And then you get to choose which door. Okay.
So this is just the start screen right now?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Oh man. So where do we start here?
Each one.
Oh, one here and one there.
Oh, I see. I didn't notice that. Okay, do you want to roll first?
Yeah. So we can choose which dimension we start off with. I guess we can start off with 3.
And if we start off at 3, both of us are 3 unless we end up on a yellow square?
I don't really want to answer this right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Floor.
Is that 1 space or 2 spaces?
Well, I mean, if we're playing in 3D, you actually didn't move far enough because you have to imagine it like in perspective, how it's like going down, like sort of like, so that in 3D it's like 1 step, 2 step,
Oh.
3 step, 4 step, you
Oh,
know?
okay. I thought I was counting the.
Well, which would be
blocks.
true for the 2D thing. So
Okay,
like yours
so
would be 1, 2, and then whichever way you want to go. And then,
So I'm gonna
Like,
s-
no.
I'll have to move back. I have to go to 2D view.
no, but you would roll a 4, so you still have 1 more move, so like you can keep going to another thing. I think it's only if you stop
Well,
when they land on the yellow block, not like when you pass one.
I don't know if I can move because, like,
That's another step.
I can step here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a tall one, I think.
Okay.
And then I guess it's your turn again, because, yeah.
3. So I can't use the stairs. 1, 2.
But no, you can because you're in 3D.
Oh,
You
I thought
could.
you. Oh.
You can't use them in 2D.
Oh. Okay.
So I mean, it's up to you. But.
Okay.
I don't know how to get to that door.
I don't know if you can.
I don't think I can. I think it's like, it's a mirage. Well, look at that.
It's a decoy door.
Okay. You're a lot closer to the flag than I am.
Oh.
And so you get to choose where you come out. Like,
Oh.
You know, because like when you go in the door, you could choose like whichever of the doors.
Oh.
Transport to any other door.
But there's no door that's particularly close to the flag.
Yeah, but you have to go through one.
Yeah.
Okay, from here. Am I allowed to go up here or no? Or would I end up just having to change to 3D or 2D?
We could pass over.
Like to go here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go here. I'm afraid to play in 2D.
I know.
Why do you think you can go there?
I don't know, because it looks like it's just like it's another step. Or is that not allowed, like to switch over?
No, you can't do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like in the 3D mode, like the way I see it is like there's like a hole like between all of these like sort of like I guess like ribbons, you know, but
We could
Like,
still like
you could
step
still-
to the slightly higher.
yeah, exactly. Like it's still like since they're next to each other, it feels like you could still like jump
Even though there's.
space, yeah. But like whereas like I don't think you could get from here to here because like that looks like it's behind. So this door, like I don't know how you'd get like if you end up here, like I don't know how you get out unless you're in 2D.
Seems pretty.
If you're in 2D, then you can like get out, but you'd have to already be in 2D before you got to the door, or else you'd be stuck. I think. So you'd like, I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to be able to like walk through doors. Or
Yeah.
Walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 3.
And you can go behind here. It's just like going down.
Yeah. But then. How would I. But then that would be a really runaway. I'd have to take a really roundabout way to get back to the flag.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could connect up here, right? I mean, by the logic that I used to get from there to there,
I feel like this probably
is like
probably not something
that you can
that's
do.
doable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, because technically it's like that's all the way over here, so it's like in 3 dimensions it would be like way farther forward.
right. Over here.
5. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Embrace the 2D.
Embracing the 2D. Okay, I'm in 2D now. It's a whole new world.
So I'm still in 3D.
Yeah, I think so.
6. 2, 3, 4. Multiple letter.
Like you have to go
5,
to
6.
2D.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're both
On the same
stuck.
level.
Okay. Now it's all 2D from here. So then in that case, okay, let's see here. So like this is 1, 2, 3,
Is
5, 6. Oh man, I'm like totally going backwards.
so now it's after 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, right, the yellow squares change where they are. Okay.
Does it change every 2 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 6. Still not too sure how to move through this in the 2D way.
Yeah, I mean like, I think that in the 2D way you just can't go through any of these like navy spaces at all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like planes, but you can't move through that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would
But do
be...
the planes have to be like connecting like they would in 3D?
No, I think that that's what this is saying, like... I think that, because like see that how this is sort of saying like, technically this in 3D is like underneath that, but like in 2D it's just they're next to each other.
Okay.
And so, but like these would be touching.
And is each block like one plane or one like edge? Would that count?
Like I think each physical like colored thing is one,
Okay.
like one step.
Cool. Cool.
But I think it would be useful, like on this thing, to have an example of like that you to show that you can't move. Like if you had some of the like navy stuff showing, and to show that you like if you can't move here, that you can't. Just to be clear, because like I think you can't, but I'm not sure. So, okay, where are we going?
Oh, I still need to move.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. And then I forgot. I was like, that was not me.
I feel like I'm just gonna follow through your
Yeah.
footsteps.
So you can't go down the stairs. Yeah. 2, okay. So you're here, 1, 2. Ooh, I could go back to 3D soon, but only if I got a 1.
2, 3. Can I move like this?
Yeah, and then you can
Okay.
go through the door.
Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll try this one.
Yeah. I wonder if I can go from here to here, because they're technically like connected, like in visual, like
They're connected.
you know, like
That plane looks like it's behind.
yeah, but it's in 2D, so like
That's
they're
true.
technically touching. So I think that that's like the point of like this diagram, you know, that, like to show that you're like moving straight across, even though like it's hard not to see it in 3D, which I guess is like the whole point.
Yeah.
But okay, your turn.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Awesome. Two, 3. I haven't gotten to a door yet. So then, which door do I want?
This door is very misleading.
Yeah, because it's so close and yet so far away. Okay, I'm gonna go through that one. Following in here. This is hard. It's like
Yeah,
so
it
good. Like
is.
it's right there.
You can't use the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. I chose against going back into 3D, which I don't know if it's a mistake or not. We're really rolling now.
Yeah. 2.
5. Okay. So from here, I can't really go here, so I have to go 1, 2, 3. Now the question is, I can't go from there to there though, can I? 'Cause it's like, I mean in 3D I would say yes, because they're on the same like level, but in 2D I don't think so, because only the corner is touching, like none of the sides are touching. So I'm gonna undo that. Where did I start? I started here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I like how the yellow ones change. It's like really interesting. Because you can like have a strategy, but you don't know if you're going to be able to carry it out. We always end up in the same place. Okay, 2, 3. Six. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going back into 3D. And so if I go, oh wait, no, I land on the yellow block, but if I pass it, I don't go back into 3D if I pass it though.
You
Damn.
have to have the
Exact. Never mind. That would have been awesome. Wait, where was I? Was I here or was I here? I forget. I think I was here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 6, okay. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This pink flag is eluding me.
I know.
And I've like gotten invested. Okay. 2.
So I guess the testing is kind of complete right now, but if
Okay.
you want, keep playing. So can I ask you?
Yeah, of course.
a question? So like, is it when you see those cars, like which part in the rules you think is most confused?
I think the movement for me, like what areas are on and off limits.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think like maybe like I like this diagram because it like shows part of the like whole, because I think the 3D thing like is a little bit more intuitive because we're used to seeing things in that way, and like, and I like how you have on this diagram like the X of like you can't do certain things, although I think that it could be a little bit more clear. Like I think that in both this and that it would be really useful for you to be able to see the background color in relation to like where you can and cannot go, because this stuff, like I guess for example like an area like right here would be a little confusing of like, does this like connect or is this a dead end? Like if you're in 3D, can you jump from here to here if you think that they're on the same like perspectival plane?
Yeah.
Or are the corner to corner things just off limits no matter what? And then just also obviously that just make it very clear that you can't count a blue area as like a 2D space, which I mean is like pretty clear, but like I feel like could be explicit.
And making distinctions between like the different sets of like ribbon/stairs and how they like kind of interact with each other, because sometimes they cross over on the board and it's not really clear if like if you can jump from one set of stairs to another, or if like you kind of need to stay on the same path until you can get to a place where they like clearly connect.
Yeah. So I think that just making these two diagrams like a little bit more explicit, and also like having more this is not allowed scenarios as well, because like this is useful and it's like I get sort of generally what's allowed, but then there's some like parts where it's like I don't know, am I allowed to do this, or like are you ever allowed to like jump from here to here in 3D mode because they're on the same plane, you know, or not?
Yeah, I like these illustrations of the
Yeah.
man on the steps.
Yeah.
So do you think if I like replace a man with the thing, would it be more helpful, or this is more?
I like having it be a dude. I don't know.
I do
like,
too.
Oh.
I think it's I mean maybe also like
Because that's not the part that's confusing.
yeah, and I think I mean like in general maybe the pieces could be a little smaller just so that, because like some of the like when you both end up on the same spot, which happens a lot, like I'm like, oh wait, were we on here or were we on like here and here? I don't know, but I like this. I mean this one's really clear of like you can switch modes.
It's clear too.
The stairs, this one is clear.
Is there anything that talks about the ladders?
The ladder?
The ladder.
This one?
Yeah.
I count them as the same style actually, but
As
Okay.
the
I
stairs?
just forgot to include it in
Yeah. I mean, yes, I mean, I think and maybe like if you wanted to, you could add like a couple of more things that are ladders, which might like take care of some of the weird like areas where you feel like it's sort of a dead end. Like it's a little bit Escher-y, but you could put a ladder here. It's sort of like fake perspective. I don't know. I mean, did you draw this, or is it like randomly generated, like the board that comes up with these shapes?
I actually designed it based on the 2D maze and kind of revise it.
Oh,
it
cool.
turned into 3D.
Also, another distinction to make would be like between the start areas and the flag area, because they're all the same color, but they have like different like functions.
Yeah, I think that, you know, yeah, if the flag block was the only thing that was pink or whatever color it is, then yeah, it would be like clearer. Because like I didn't see that there are two separate it didn't like immediately register. And I was like, all right, we start in different places. I like that you start in different places though, because the maze, it's interesting because you end up like how many times we ended up in the same spot,
Yeah.
even though we were like having different like attempting different things. And especially it's cool when like one player is in 2D and one is in 3D, like how differently you think about it. Yeah.
And do you think like the number of cards is too many or too little of it? Or? So like if I add more cards and
With like rules.
do you think would it be too much?
I don't know. I mean, like I like the number of things. It's like it's pretty simple as far as rules go. Like, except for like a few nuances of, like I think it's about the movement rules being, clear. For example, like in 3D, like can you jump? Like just saying like no, you're never